Well, what's up, my head of householders? Look, I want to share with you very quickly the importance of balancing work and family. How important it is for you to balance work and family. You know, there's so much that is going on around us today, so much distraction to the point that you might think that you need to or you have to work 80 hours a week to the point that you're working your fingers to the bones. Look, as a head of household myself, I want my family to have the best. And I go out there and I do what I have to do. But at the same time, I have to balance. I have to learn how to balance life and family. I have to learn how to balance work and family. Because you see, you can gain all the things. But if the happiness, the joy is not there, if you're not creating memories, it's like later on in life, you might regret it. You might begin to look back and see, man, you're lonely now because you never appreciate the time that you have with your children. You never created that quality time to spend with them, and they feel so distance from you to the point that when they get older, it's like they're looking for some kind of adventure. They're leaving. They're going to come back later, but they're focusing and out there. And you feel so alone and you begin to regret, man, I had all this time to create this wonderful opportunity. I have all this time to laugh and to enjoy a movie with my family. And I never did that because I was so distracted and listening to the news, the economy, or this is going down, this is going to get bad, or you need to get this much money to retire, or you need to save this, you need to do this. Look, there's nothing wrong with saving. There's nothing wrong with putting something aside. But you got to also remember to prioritize, and you got to figure out what is more important to you. What is more important? It is so important for a husband to balance work and family. It is extremely important, I want to say, because you see, it fosters a stronger, healthy relationship, family dynamics included. It allow you to be present and active in your family. It allow you to be present and active in your family when you balance life, when you balance work and family. It helps you to find that time, to set aside that time to be there with them. You see, look at how fast children grow up these days. I mean, they always grow up fast, but the time is moving so fast. It's like you're here today, they're 5 year old. Next thing you know, they're 15. Next thing you know, they're 16, 17 years old. They're working, they're coming home, you going out, they coming in, you going out. That's how it is. But when you find that time, that prime time to begin to balance life and work, the family, make sure you have time for dinner. Make sure you have time to go out. Make sure you have time for a movie. Make sure you have time for conversation. It strengthens your relationship, and also it brings you that joy and the peace. And also your body begin to react to that joy and that love. Like it said, happiness, laughter is like a medicine. You can laugh, you can enjoy your family time. It just makes your body healthy. And guess what? Your well-being is so important. Now you can even live longer. Now you can do the things that you really want to do. Now you can walk your daughter or your daughter down the aisle. Now you can be there for your son as a best man, or he might have his own best man. Now you could be more involved in your family. Let me tell you five things that balancing family and work will do for you. How it can really enhance your relationship. It can improve your relationship with your children and your wife. It can also have a positive impact on your children. It can also reduce stress in your life because now you're not bringing home that work, you're not bringing home the anxiety, and then you're pushing it off on someone else and it coming back to you because they're reacting that way, and everybody's stressed out and arguing and all that stuff. It reduced that stress. It improved communication between you and your children, between you and your wife. Y'all can have a conversation. You can sit down. You can listen to them. You have that. You give them your attention. Okay, how was your day today? How was school? Oh, Dad, I want to talk to you about this. This happened at work. What you think about this, Dad? And you have the communication improve. It also, you're sharing responsibility because now you come home, you have some time, even though you feel a little tired, you're more focused on, okay, what do my wife need? Can I help her wash the dishes? Can I help her do something else? Or can I go out and vacuum her car? Whatever it is. No, you can share the responsibility so that now when the time comes at the end of the day and you want to relax and sit on the chair, or maybe even in the bed, You want to go to bed and, get a little kisses and all that. She's not too tired for that. She's not overwhelmed. And then if you don't share the responsibility, for example, and you're always like coming home, you're tired, I don't want nobody to bother me, leave me alone and all that stuff. And guess what? No, she's tired. She can't love you or romance you the way you want her to, or the way she would love to. Guess what? No, you angry, or you don't have time for me, or you always with your friend, you happy with them, and when you around them, things are different, and you have all that negative things to say. Guess what? She's tired. She's tired. She's doing all that stuff by herself because you're taking on the world. You have the world on your shoulder. You have the family responsibility over here. You're weighing down yourself. You're killing yourself. You're wearing yourself out. You got to practice how to balance work and life. You got to know where to draw the line. You got to set boundaries. You have dreams and goals as well as you have hobbies that you want to enjoy that will lift your spirit, make you feel good. It said, when you're sad, it dried up the bones. When you're happy, it's like medicine. It does your body good. Now you can go and drive your car. You might restore in a car, and you like going bowling, and you like going golfing and all that stuff. Now you could go out and do these things and even make you more happy. And the happier you are, the more your body responds in a positive way. What you give out is what you're going to get back. If you're sending out all these negative vibes and become that wet blanket in your home, when you come home, you are sending out those vibes, and the vibes that you send out is the vibes you're going to get back. The same energy that you have in the room is what you're going to get back. But when you begin to learn how to balance life, understand this is between you and yourself. You see, every man have their own responsibility. Every man becomes an individual when it comes to that, because like they said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can make them drink. They can tell you what to do, but they can't make you do it. You have to make up in your mind that you're not going to take on the world. You're not going to follow and live on that news. You're not going to allow that news to be the Bible. It's like a Bible that you read. You got to hear it when you go into work. You got to hear it when you're coming back. You got to sit in front of the TV and hear it. You got to hear it before you go to work. I mean, it's like seed that you planted in your mind. And your mind is like a garden. When you plant those seeds, it will grow. It will produce after its kind, because now you're hearing all these negative things, and now you begin to believe it, and you begin to act like it. You begin to allow it to distract you from your family. You begin to allow it to distract you from your happiness and your joy and the contentment that you can have just enjoying and creating the wonderful memories with your family. How many people that you have known and seen and heard that sit down there looking through the family album, boy, they're laughing. Oh man, they're live. Oh, look at you. Want me to show you a picture? No, ma'am, don't show them my picture. That was when I was a baby. They show the picture. They're watching the videos. They're just enjoying the memories that was created. I mean, these are priceless memories, and it makes you so happy. It makes you appreciate now their family, if they decide to have a family and have kids, your grandkids. Now you feel you have more love to lavish on those and your grandkids. But when you allow life to distract you to the point that it steals your joy, it's gonna affect your health as well. It's gonna affect your relationship. It's gonna affect the way you have contact with your children, and the impact that you will make on your children. It will be negative. It will affect them in so many ways. Your communication with them will be so messed up, because they want to talk to you, and because you don't have time, you're always mad and grumpy, they're going to find someone else. And guess what? Sometimes one thing leads to another. Next thing you know, you're mad at them because, hey, I don't even want to go into that part right now. Sharing responsibility. So many men think that if they are doing things at home and their friend know about it, if they're vacuum, if they're washing dishes, if they're helping, if they're washing car, if they clean out the car, oh, I'm not doing that. Well, she can do that for herself. You don't have to follow that. You don't have to follow that. Leave work at work. Leave friends over there, and you focus, not being distracted. Look, I'm not saying don't have friends. Have good friends, because friends are good. Friends are awesome. I have some wonderful friends, but I'm saying the negative ones that are telling you don't do this or let her do that, those are not your friends. You are the head of your household. You know what you have to do. If you want to have a wonderful family, happy moments, and remember, you are the one who live in there. When they go home, you are the one who will be experiencing all that negative arguments and all that stuff, that the vibes that you don't want. You will be having that while he go home and living happy and laughing and enjoying his family. So you got to know where to draw the line. You got to set those boundaries, know how to balance work and family, and you will create that atmosphere of joy and peace in your house. I'm not saying every day it's going to be hunky-dory, but it's up to you to change the channel. Whatever vibes it is that you don't like, it's up to you to change that channel. And so you can listen to the music that you love and to make you dance and laugh and happy and all the wonderful things. It's up to you. You have the power to do that. You have the power. It's in your hand. Just like I said, life and death is in your mouth. It's in your hand. You can do that. So again, I don't want to keep you long. I just want to encourage you. Learn how to balance work and life and your relationship, and you yourself will be a happy man, a happy husband, and you will have more to give. The vibes that will be in your house, the happy vibes, the love, the joy, the peace, it will illuminate everyone in there. I'm telling you, try it. I won't tell you something that I won't do. I will not tell you something that I myself won't do. So until next time, this is Les Nelson. Love you guys. Peace. And don't forget to watch this other video that's right there. Check it out. I promise you it will be able to help you to grow your relationship, and so that you can live that blissful life and have that wonderful marriage that you so deserve to have. Peace. Until next time, we love you, head of households.